Good morning, guys. Day 2 begins. Plans have changed just a little bit. It's a left turn. We're gonna try, instead of going to instead of getting to, maybe should have put the liner in. I'm gonna try today to make it all the way to, originally I was gonna try to go to Grand Junction, but Grand Junction's expensive. I wasn't expecting to be, a Super 8 to be, $100 a night. So I'm going to stay further north. We're going to hit Reno first, and yeah, I'm going to hit Reno first, and then we'll head south from Reno and be in Vegas either Monday or Tuesday night. I can't see. It's my glasses fogging up, not my shield. So today's target is like 700, and I think it's right at 700. Reno from Lincoln, I was right at 14, so it's not. I went the wrong way. That's all right. We can double back. That's all right. We're going double back a little bit. It's not like it's a ton of distance between the next exit. So let me get to this exit. We'll spin around and go back the other way. The Super 8 Lincoln, it was the west one. It was kind of an industrial area. The only downside was there was a dude over there who was homeless or something, I don't know, but he kept just kind of sketchy vibes, but I, blocked it and covered it. I didn't have any issues. Alrighty, so we'll stop in about an hour and a half or so, probably, to between get fuel, use the bathroom, maybe get another cup of coffee. I don't know, because yeah, and it was fine. I mean, I think I paid $72 for the night, which that's fine. It's fine. We'll get going west again here, and Shoemakers. I've stopped there before. They used to have a pretty good restaurant, but like I said, if they wouldn't have had breakfast there, if I would have stayed, say, at the Motel 6. No, I probably would have gone up to Grand Island or something. So I'm going to try to get to. I'm going to try to get over the way to. I don't know, Kerney maybe. Probably Kerney. Before stopping for anything. Yeah, maybe I should have stayed there. The only downside, across the street from a porn shop. Alright, westbound to 80. Let's yeah. Well, they're talking about rain in Cheyenne probably between noon and 1. kind of scattered and isolated showers and storms after that. So we're going to try to make as good a time getting at least that area, because they can get pop-up showers every day over there. So I don't know how much filming I'm going to get, especially once I get into Wyoming. All right, let's set the cruise at 80 and get it rolling. City, which is probably one of the worst ones on 80 outside of Pennsylvania. Yeah, Grand Island. North Platte would be better, but I'm kind of with Todd on this one. Just go Cheyenne or Denver. Okay, yeah. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I could have just went this way. Yeah, dipstick is in. I'm good. The dipstick was a little dry, but, you know, I don't really worry about it until it gets hot. And at most, it's, you know, quarter quart, half a quart low. It'll be fine. It's cool enough now where it's not a terrible issue. We'll let this thing get hot. I don't like to until it's midway in the A and add hot before I even think about adding anything. And I normally only do half a quart at a time. I brought a quart and a half of oil with me. I might need to pick up another quart at some point. It seems like I need about a half a quart every 12 to 1,500 miles. So yeah. Alrighty, yeah, Nebraska's going to be loud and they're going to be boring. I think we're going to come up very soon on one of the straightest parts of the interstate. It's not the straightest and flattest. That's in the Salt Flats, which will be on tomorrow if things go right. But it's going to be the straightest, you know, longest stretch with no curve. But yeah, welcome to Nebraska, where we have corn. Yay, corn! Woohoo, corn! We got so much corn. We're going to name our college after corn huskers. All right, we'll see you guys. After I stop for gas here, be about probably, hopefully an hour and a half. Yeah, hour in, 80 miles covered, 17, well, I think we're like 5 miles from the Grand Island exit. The longest, straightest stretch of interstate. I don't think I've had a curve at all in like 50 miles, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, 80 is really, really boring across Nebraska, especially eastern Nebraska. There's just... There's nothing. There's no curves at all. There's nothing. You just corn and soybeans on both sides. And yeah, it's a boring stretch, but you know, when you're trying to make time, you're kind of stuck doing it. Yeah, so that's where we're at. I'll check in again after I get fuel, probably in Hastings. It says I got a quarter tank. The light ain't come on yet, and I'm like 25 miles from Hastings, so light normally comes on when I get about 40-45 miles of range, so we're fine. Probably be right on the edge of being able to make Kerney, but I don't want to push it that far. Alright, see you in a little bit. Oh my god. Hey, look, after about 60 miles, finally a curve. They do know how to build curves in Nebraska. I'm impressed. Alright, well, I'm about 15, the fuel light just came on. I'm going to stop for gas in like 15 miles, probably at Wood River. And yeah, it's the Platte River again. This is like the fourth time. We're going to keep playing with the Platte and then the North Platte all the way to Cheyenne. Hello. Alright, see you guys after I get gas. Alright, well, Wood River, Nebraska, the old Bosselmans. Now it's just a regular old Pilot. Unfortunately, they're renovating their men's bathroom, so I couldn't use that. And I had to use the porta potty, and I wasn't going to, drop in Zadusa in a truck stop porta potty. Yeah, I got standards somewhere. I did not change batteries, but we're full of gas. Probably going to stop again around North Platte, my guess is. Maybe a little further than that. My fuel cap is getting a little bit sticky, so I may... I put something on the forums, on the general M8 Softail forum, about, you know, what can I use to lube it. I don't know if I can just use like PB Blaster or WD-40 or a silicone spray, what the best bet is with that. But back on Interstate 80 again, that's going to be the theme of the day. I-80 all the way for like 700-ish miles. Probably try to stop in like an hour or so at a rest area. We're about 2 hours, I think, to North Platte. I'm going to roll it through Kerney because get a shot of the arch. Got my keys. Got my wallet. Alrighty, let's set the cruise about 80, 85 and make some time and da-da-da-da-da. I would like to pick up like some either cloth tape or duct tape or something and just kind of put them on these. Probably cloth tape would be better than duct tape. And just kind of tape my cuffs of my jeans so they don't keep sliding up, and I can actually use my highway pegs with my left foot. My right foot I'm okay with, but the left one for some reason it wants to ride up. Hey, look, cows. In, and we've been going about an hour and a half, a little more than that. I stopped for about 10 minutes to get gas, get fuel. Oil covers on. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're tight. Okay. Might be a tick low on oil, like maybe half a quart at most. I don't want to throw any in yet because number one, it's cool, so you don't need the oil for the cooling. But just because this thing is sitting so low, I want to make sure I'm in an area where it's not quite, because it is heavy on the kickstand, so the kickstand's kind of leaning a little more. But we'll probably next fuel stop go ahead and add that other half a quart in, and at least get it on the bottom of the stick. I checked it when I went when I got back from or before I went to once I got everything unloaded last night. And it was right between the A and the D, which is kind of about where I start looking at adding half a quart hot. So that's kind of about where I want it. I want it just barely at the bottom of the stick cold with nothing on it, you know, with nothing kind of weighing it down. But yeah, we'll roll through Kerney with this on. I don't know how much battery I'm gonna. I didn't switch batteries like an idiot. I'm hoping I'll have enough to get through there. We're only like 20 miles, I think, to Kerney, and then we'll probably stop around mile 220 or so, 230, 220, and use the facilities and da-da-da-da-da. And then we'll stop again at North Platte, which is 177. And then we'll probably stop in Sydney. Probably stop in Sydney and top up the tank one more time. And then we'll stop in Cheyenne. Where's my range? It says 175. Okay. So that means I'm getting right over just at about 40 miles a gallon right now. I'm not sure what the wind is doing. I haven't seen a flag since we left. Ow. Cruise at 85 and just try to make as good a time as we can getting out getting to Cheyenne. Hopefully avoid the rain. Hopefully. It's going to be kind of spotty pop stuff in the afternoon. I'm just hoping we can avoid the thunderstorms. Probably stop and have, my guess is probably stop in Sydney and have lunch, which is at mile 60, I think, something like that. So that'll be 4 hours from now, 3 hours from now. Yeah, 3 hours at 80 is 240, so yeah. Buffalo County, okay. I'm kind of shocked there's not a Harley dealer in North Platte. I figured for sure there would be. I wonder if there was one and they didn't survive the purge. Now you've got one in Lincoln, and then you've got one in you got Lincoln, and then you've got all the way to Cheyenne. So it's like from North Platte, you're 120 miles either way. It's like, what the hell? Right? No. 200 miles either way. There's the arch. Not 100% sure what that arch is for, but yeah. I'm not 100% sure what the Kerney arch is for, but you know, yeah. Archway historical exhibit. Take the journey that built them. It's got to be something about the Oregon Trail. Alright, 100 miles to North Platte, which is probably going to be my next fuel stop. Nebraska Firefighters Museum. Terry's ever stopped there. Alright, well, yeah, I think it's going to be pretty boring some more, so we'll stop after my pit. I'll stop. I'll pick this up again after my pit stop in another, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes. Okay, see you in a little bit.